The following program is speculation, prognostication, and opinion based. It's not to be taken as fact or inside information to declare one thing or another. It is simply for entertainment purposes and to ponder the elements within the sports world. So, for the lawyers out there, we are not insisting that anything here is concrete, factual, or should be taken to heart as the real deal. So, without that further ado, let's get into the program. Thanks for clicking. You're listening to Time In with yours truly, Tommy Crenshaw. With me tonight is nobody because a lot of vacations are going on, some weddings, some sorority pledges. Apparently, some schools do put like stadium seats to watch their children to ride on a mechanical bull while pouring vodka over their heads and singing lullabies or some ridiculous thing. You know, the hazing, you can't like get physical, so they got to get creative. So they're kind of in the PG-13 phase. You know, when I was in school, they were in the X NCs. Well, I shouldn't say that. The kids listening, it was just a different time. So let's get on with the show. The show is based on one game. I mean, the NFL got off to a weird. This was a weird week one, and it's weird because it's not the typical week because you had the three. Instead of four preseason games. And then you got players, and the Saints were kind of displaced. They had to cancel that last game. But that's who we're talking about, the Saints and the Green Bay Packers. And the Saints been practicing up in Dallas. Sean Payton, you know, his family was raised there. He was a former coordinator with the Cowboys and just likes it there. Apparently, he's not in love with the city of New Orleans, which is fine. I mean, New Orleans is a great place, but it's not for everybody. But so they're practicing in Dallas, and the families up there, they all becoming really close, and then they play the game in Jacksonville, Florida, in the heat, and they said it was over 100 degrees on the field. Green Bay comes down there, and here's my analysis. I think Aaron Rodgers threw the game. That's what I think. I think Aaron Rodgers is being passive aggressive. I think he's being petty. I mean, he was going to possibly rest out the season. This is an Aaron Rodgers play, and he put on the act. He's been hanging out with them wrestling characters. He's married to an actress, and hanging out with a Miles Teller guy, who's another actor, who was in that Drummond movie, the Juilliard, whatever the thing was. Anyway, I think he threw the game. I did. That's my opinion. It's not based on fact. I mean, the fact that Randall Cobb had only one reception, he had 30 yards on it, something like that. And Devontae Adams, he had 5 receptions, 56 yards. The fact that the only points you score is a field goal, and you're letting all this happen, and the Saints are running over you. Davenport had a sack, I think. Kevin Jordan was putting pressure, and he's a beast anyway. But then on the other side of the ball, I think the other side of the ball was different. I think Green Bay's defense was thinking that Jameis was going to overthrow, and they were hoping just to get interception at the interception. Because what he did at Tampa Bay, let's be clear on that for the fans. He was overthrowing people. That's why he had 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, just overthrowing guys. But they underestimated the fact that Sean Payton's coaching the guy, and he wasn't going to overthrow. So they were sitting way back, you know, and they would get receptions, and they would do a spin move and a zig and a zag, and they'd be out, and that's why he's got 5 touchdowns and not a whole lot of yards. You don't have to be that far back. You know, they still playing him back. So I think this is the issue. I think Aaron Rodgers would be in a better shape if the team in Green Bay was actually owned by a real owner. And that's the garbage of Green Bay. Green Bay fans are great. They're fantastic. It's a great sports town. It's a great sports state, Wisconsin. It's the home of the Watt brothers. But I think that there's some people there could buy the team. The Menards people, those of you not familiar, that's like the Home Depot up there in Wisconsin. And then you got the Home Depot guy down in Atlanta, Arthur Blank, and his team just laid an egg. Jeez. I mean, the Battle of the Birds couldn't handle Philly, which everybody thought was going to be garbage. They still could be. But you got the Kohler family. They got the Fawcett's. They're nice. I mean, Kohler Fawcett's are nice. But that's in Wisconsin. You got these different companies up there that are making lots of money, and people, they could buy the team. There's no doubt. They could turn the team around. You need an owner up there. Get rid of this archaic idea of like, oh, everybody owns a piece. It doesn't mean jack squat. So that's the thing. I think I don't want to make this too long, but I think Aaron Rodgers threw the game. I think hanging out with his wrestling and actor pals, like he'd do it, looked like he was sulking. You saw him sulk there. I mean, he was pouting and stuff like that. That's not Aaron Rodgers. Come on, man. You got to work on your acting there. You're married to this great actress. But, yeah. So, but Saints look good, though. Saints, I think they're going to do well. I think Saints in the playoffs. Are they going to win the division? I'm probably not. Tampa is going to win the division. But Saints are going to get the wild card. And we'll see what they go. Jameis looks good. Jacksonville. I don't know if he ate some crab down there, where he got his crab legs. But, yeah, I mean, it's in Florida. He gets free crab legs. So maybe that's what happened. He was feeling good, but he dedicated the game to the people of New Orleans that suffered the hurricane, and that's good. But Aaron Rodgers threw the game. And that's the end of the game. Thanks for listening to Time In. Yours truly, Tommy Crenshaw, TTFN.